So as I was playing Castlevania Requiem on the PS4, I had the sudden epiphany. I've played this game before! What's up with that?
What is a man?
I'll tell you what a man no longer is, and that's a miserable little pile of secrets. Am I right, people? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a twofer. Trick or treat time. Don't expect it every Halloween. Well, anyway, I was gonna play Castlevania Requiem and give the internet my definitely demanded and definitely requested thoughts of it. But as I was reading on the game, I was like, I've already played this game before. Specifically 2009's PSP's Castlevania X Chronicles. Yes, that's right. So, everyone on the internet says it's just a copy-paste of that, but that is a pretty inaccurate statement. It does have, indeed, the classic Rondo of Blood, and it does indeed have the classic Symphony of the Night. Both of which have been smoothed out, and you can choose different backgrounds for them. That's pretty cool, I guess. They put some old backgrounds through the up-res machine. I don't know. But anyway, the one thing that is sorely missing is the 3D side-scrolling remake of Rondo of Blood. That is strangely absent. Why exactly? Well, it's Konami. It's modern Konami, so I'm pretty sure porting that portion of the game would have resulted in maybe what counts as work. Yeah, modern Konami and work. But anyway, the thing of it is it's not really that hard to do. I mean, you can optionally up-res textures. I mean, I'm cool with playing low-res textures on a sharp 3D object. I'm cool with that. I emulate Star Fox 64 all the time. It's what happens. But what I'm saying is it actually does not need a ton of work to do. Basically, you grab a copy of PPSSPP, which is open source, and you optimize it for the PS4. And just as long as Sony makes contributions, or makes their contributions available to the PPSSPP GitHub or something, it's entirely legal, and they can charge money for it, because it's not the legal justification of charging money for the emulator, it's the legal justification of charging money for the intellectual property. Whenever you buy these officially emulated titles, I mean, that's got to be 95% of what you're paying for is the intellectual property. But I'm here to do a review on Castlevania Requiem, and they look better than they did on the PSP, but that's just due to the sheer number of pixels. You're comparing, what was it, 480 by 272 versus 3840 by 2160. That is about 10 times the resolution and a better aspect ratio. But why? Why did they neglect to do the 3D side-scrolling? I'm probably in the minority here, but I liked that 3D remake more than the old version. Shocker, right? I'm surprised. Dracula has indeed risen to kill me for this specific video. But anyway, I mean, if I worked on that for Konami at the time, I would at least want the effort to try to preserve it. Even if the effort amounts to, hey, let's download this open source emulator and tailor it to our game. I would have loved to have seen that. But as it stands right now, the porting team's work just goes by the wayside unless you know somebody that has a PSP and Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles, or if you emulate it, which I highly suggest you do. There was an improvement though. The one improvement was you didn't have to play one game to get the other two games. They give you those games on the outset. So what can I say about Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night? They've held up well over 25 years. I mean, yeah, there it is. Castlevania Requiem review. Thanks, Konami, for not making me have to buy the game to review it. So there you go. No review codes either. And what's the deal with Dracula? We wake him up every 100 years, and yet he's the bad guy. What's up with that? Let's at least let the man get some sleep. Am I right, people?